If I was ownership of the Baltimore Ravens last night, I would have fired John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh should be fired as coach of the Baltimore Ravens. This happens, Kelvin, way too often with the talent that they have. Rob G just told you, 17 times they've given up double-digit leads in the second. 17. I get it. He won a Super Bowl. It doesn't mean you're a pope or a Supreme Court justice and you get to have your job forever because you won a Super Bowl. Starting to remind me of Mike McCarthy with the Packers. They won a Super Bowl. Disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. One day you wake up and Aaron Rodgers hasn't won in 10 years. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. Stop giving Harbaugh a pass. Do you remember the playoff game in the AFC Championship against the Chiefs where they had some game plan where Lamar threw the ball every down instead of running? Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That was another one. I can go on and on and on about the bad situations, the bad losses, and there's one common denominator. It's John Harbaugh. It's time. You'll wake up one day and 10 or 12 years will have gone by, and you'll say, what happened? He never won.
John Harbaugh definitely gets some of the smoke. You got 17 comebacks when you had a double-digit league over his career. The last 10 years, he's had 8. The issue that I have is the Ravens are kind of operating as an AFC version of what the Green Bay Packers kind of do, also what the Steelers do in their own division, meaning we don't want a lot of chaos. We don't want a bunch of turnover. We don't want a bunch of new GMs and a bunch of head coaches and a bunch of this and a bunch of that. They like stability. That organization has been well run to the tune of all these postseason, getting into the postseason, also getting to Super Bowls over the last, 25 years. They won one early. They won one, give it 10 years ago or so. And they keep giving themselves shots with Lamar Jackson over the last 7-8 years. So the issue I get what you're saying. He has these comebacks on his watch, but you got to be also saying these comebacks are on the watch of Lamar. And I believe Lamar Jackson's the best player in football. The onus has to fall on our, we believe, the best player in NFL. The guy who has won multiple MVPs and should have won last year as well. He has to find a way in some of these. Sometimes Lamar has to go ahead and be the reason, take it over. Whether it's the postseason, whether it's last night, he has to find a way. And I'm not firing somebody who routinely gets me to the postseason.
No,
who routinely gets me an opportunity.
Nonsense. None of that makes any sense to me.